motor
the
that...
engine on and off we went. There was nothing.
Can you tell me what is the name of this part where you're starting the go-kart?
Full start.
Pull cord.
Full start. Yeah.
Pull cord. Got it. Thank you. Guys, can you tell me what is the name of this part where you're starting the go-kart?
That bit?
This bit,
pull
yeah.
cord.
Pull cord.
Pull cord, yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Relaxing. Relaxing. So say again, what is the name of this part, Graham?
I think it's a pull cord.
Pull cord, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
How you doing, dude?
Good. Good. How are you?
Take a seat.
Thank you.
Take a seat.
So
how's your day been?
Morocco drugs?
No, not those. The
Not those?
No, they're in my pocket.
Okay. We're not gonna show that secret.
No, because the thing is, the tricky bit, right? It's dangerous because the tricky bit is lighting them on the track. The helmet visor gets in the way, and we've tried ashtrays, but they don't work on the cart.
Is that?
Yeah, but we're thinking of other
So what's
things.
happening with ashtray on the car?
No good. We put a little bit of fairy liquid in it, see if the ash will stick, but it won't work. But we've got a new secret weapon. Yeah. We found the Diet Coke. Yeah. Diet Coke around the tyre and inside the tyre makes the tyre supple enough, and Kelvin can't actually tell.
Is it? You mean you?
It's work. I mean, you're laughing. It's working for us.
You spill the tire inside the tire.
Inside the tyre, build it, Diet Coke, right, and then we put Diet Coke on the outside. Mupp will tell you. Hold on, 2 seconds.
No problems.
That's-
Business first.
No, it isn't a business. It's the drug dealer. Then what we do is spill the Diet Coke around the edge, fill the tyre with Diet Coke, pump it up, leave it in the sun.
So this weather is perfect.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more grippy.
Trouble is, we did it on one side. Can't stop it spinning.
You okay if I'll post this
It
information
spins.
on my YouTube channel?
We've tried it on Mike's cart. He spins on every corner.
So what is that? Is that drift car?
Drift cart, yeah. But anyway, the
Diet Coke drift car.
Diet Coke drift cart. It's our secret weapon this week.
Got it. Thank you very much.
We've run out of drugs. Do you know where we can get some more?
Of course.
Okay. See us later.
Morocco.
Yeah, Morocco.
You just now had the phone call from your drug dealer.
Yeah, well, I've got to ring him back. I've got to ring him back.
Okay.
He's delivering later.
Got it. Thank you very much. That was really amazing information,
Fantastic.
and I'll share it with other drivers about
Please do.
Coke.
I see that the special shield
Yes,
is working.
it's one.
It's good.
I'm still waiting the original from China, but you see, Maiden in UK by Sticky Monkeys is the best one.
Of course.
So I think I'm gonna order a new one from you.
Yeah. I would. Did you, when you come into the track?
Yeah.
Did you see a couple of girls that were waiting for us at the front?
No.
No, they're not here yet. But
It's still coming.
yeah, because the things before the race we like a rub down, and we've got them like ushered in. And,
So I'll see them later.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
I just came to you, I just had the question about that.
Yeah.
How you call that thing where you start the
Full start.
But you told me more than that.
So many people will look at that and think Coca-Cola.
Drugs. What is it about? Oh, thanks, mate.
Have a good one.
Right, so pool court. Pool cord, pool start. So pool start, pool rope. Right. So we're going to call it pool and go. Yes, pool and go. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Internet Racing School. or how I like to call it, IRS Wolf, my channel. Okay, what happened just before? I've been asking everyone about that card in a pro card which starts the go-kart, and I choose the name for my new project which I'm starting here at Rye House, and again I'm visiting RHPK Championship, my good friends here. So the new project, I'm gonna carry on to do Lion King as well, but sometimes when I'm coming back to the circuits where I have been already and filming pro cars, I'm gonna call this project Pull and Go. In this project I'll try to go around the teams, to go around the drivers and find out as much as possible information about how to start racing career, how to start if it's endurance, if it's enduro. So I'm gonna find out how to start racing team, about go-karts, about how to build a successful team, about everything, guys, about everything. So today we at Rye House RHPK, the practice number 2 is under the way. Today is going to be lots and lots of interesting action because we have a pace car.
John Hancock,
and your team?
HP Racing.
HP Racing. And can you tell me what is your role in the team?
Basically, I get the cart here. I look after the cart in the respect of making sure the drivers get in at the right time and keep the times and make sure that everybody goes out in the right stints.
And you know what? Today I'm talking about how to start racing. You know, I started my another new project. And can you tell me a little bit about your team, because you're quite fresh for the RHPK, yes?
Yeah, we're fresh from RHPK. Basically, Tom Pugh and his 2 sons, my grandsons, Tom started about 18 years ago, and the 2 boys were brought up from the time they could get out of the house in the buggy. Wow. We've got pictures of them at race tracks all around the country that are when they're still in their buggies. They both started karting when they were 8 at Daytona and Milton Keynes with cadets. Harrison, which you know Harrison because you raced against Harrison. Harrison at 14 went into the D-Max Championship and started racing 2 strokes. Jensen races 4-stroke Hondas at Milton Keynes, Wilton Mill, and here at Rye House. He does 2 championships here at Rye House. So basically it was Tom got in at an early age, the 2 boys then came along, they got in at an early age, so it's been a
so it's a family hobby.
It pretty much is, yeah, pretty much is.
Well, I wouldn't say that it's hobby, I would say
it's
that
an expensive pastime.
Yeah. Right, guys, just next to me, Lee. What your team name?
From JRH.
JRH.
Yep, JRH.
Lee, I think everyone will be interested to buy this equipment. You buy all together, or it comes step by step?
I think, you know, in an ideal world, it would, you think a massive investment up front, but as the team's grown and whatnot, we've invested in various pieces of equipment. I think Rye House is really friendly, so if you haven't got something like lasers, there's always someone that's going to lend you something like that.
Yeah.
We work alongside Artifacts and Pelham here, and we're all borrowing each other's tools and that. So I think the biggest thing is get the car, get some engines, and there's always. I remember when I first started, 8-9 years ago here, and I turned up with a box of spanners, and you look at what I've got now with trailers and things like that. It's slightly different, but it's taken time. So that's just build it with time, I'd say.
How you start your racing career?
I started as a youngster with my father, and the story goes is that about 7 years ago, my father passed away, and as a parting gift, he gave me a cart and said, there you go, get back into racing. So I was like, I ain't got time for this, but effectively, yeah, that's where, you know, Toby, Elliot and I now race under JRH, which is John Robert Hemmings, which is my father's initials.
And how you build this team? How you met each other?
So I've known Toby probably for 7 years now, and we were introduced to a mutual friend, and he's always had a passion for racing. He came across from Rotax to race with us. And then Elliot and I used to trade battles on track. He used to drive for a team called M&H, and unfortunately M&H aren't here, so hint hint Dave, you can come back if you want, but you can't have Elliot back, so Elliot and I used to literally drive against each other. And you know, if you look at the team, we're within a tenth of each other, so we just, the consistency around that, and I suppose that's why we're third in the championship at the moment. We're not the fastest team by any means, but it's consistency. It's endurance racing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You're never going to win it in the first corner, so take yourself out of trouble.
Yeah, it's no rush.
Play the long game. Yeah.
It's no rush. It's more to be concentrated.
Exactly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for us, it's really good that working with Elliot and Toby, I can pretty much turn around and they've already know what I'm thinking, or I know what Toby's thinking. So I think the biggest thing for us over pace is that team. It's that team bond. Everyone knows when they're having a good day or a bad day, and we just bounce off each other. But I think, you know, that teamwork, I don't think you can sacrifice that along the way anywhere.
So the best thing which we can recommend to the viewers,
if somebody's looking to get into karting, come down to a day like today and pick people's brains. We run a 7-cart, and it's phenomenal. I wouldn't go anywhere else.
7-cart chassis.
7-cart chassis. I've had them for years now. Wouldn't step back from that. So my personal preference, talk to 7-cart, because you know, and you look at the majority of the grid here run 7-cart. I'd probably say it's 90% of the grid. Buy yourself a decent chassis and some half decent engines, and then your first year is going to be learning. You know, what happens when you go onto the weight bridge, what happens when you the pit stop. So it's going to be a learning thing. Don't expect to turn up and win it.
well, you have a go-kart, you have a tools, yeah? But can you tell me how everything started? How you start this team? How you gain all these tools? Did you buy it time by time or all together?
I build kit cars as a hobby, so all my tools I've had over the years. Yeah, but like the specialised karting tools, you could buy them online and stuff like that, and just get what you need to as you go along, and then over a period of time you'll build up the stuff that you need.
If the driver wants to start with a small budget, yeah, so it's possible time by time, you know, step by step, to build the garage like yours.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. We've got no budget at all, so we just
£5.50.
Yeah.
£5.50. Well, it's still enough to buy chips there.
That's it. Yeah, we might get chips, but yeah, you could just get what you need, and the guys in the pit lane will help you out with whatever you haven't got and stuff like that. So you don't really need to spend a lot of money to get going. Just a basic spanner set, some Allen keys, and the wheel to go and do it.
And what we can to recommend for the drivers beginners, what is the best way to get first, go-kart or tools?
Probably the kart, because it then gets you off and running. A basic set of tools is going to cost you 25-30 quid. They're going to be cheap ones, but they'll do the job.
So the first one is a go-kart, and then with the time,
because obviously you won't know what you need to get until you've got the kart. Each kart is quite specific to what's needed. bit of
But let's
time.
say if you got the cart, yeah, you turn up to the event, and actually, yeah, you've got that box for £25, yeah. But let's say you need a wheel breaker or anything like this.
Somebody in the pit lane will help you out.
Always share it.
Always, yeah. You just go and ask. Simple as that. Just go and ask. We're all pretty friendly. You know, we'll jump in. At the last race, we had some issues, and before it even got out, there was people with spanners on the cart. So, you know, everybody just jumps in.
And with engines, the engine representative always here.
Normally, yeah. There's normally either
Richard or Jeff
from
RPM.
UFO and
UFO.
RPM. Yeah, Roger, I think he is. And obviously Sticky Monkeys, who's doing engines now.
Yeah,
they're here now. So we've got Sticky Monkey engines.
Oh yeah, I can see the sticker.
Yeah.
Nice one.
We've got some tuned engines now, and they seem to be all right. They seem to be really good.
Yeah. And can you tell me a little bit about this team? How you started this team? What you need to start the team like this? Do you need to buy all the equipment straight away, or you can buy it step by step?
We've had to do it step by step. We got into this because Jensen came down here to do cadets.
Yep.
And we met certain people down here who said, well, why don't you come down and do the pro karts? And it turns out that John Igo with Helicopter Services is a customer of Tom's, and he didn't know at the time that he was doing the Rye House Pro Karting Series. And when he met him in a meeting, said about doing it, and he said, I know exactly where there's a kart for you. And
Wow.
so we went straight in, bought a kart which had been racing here, and Simon, who runs the kart for Helicopter Services, also runs the kart for us. So basically it's a stage by stage. We got the kart here in the back of an estate car, and now we've got the trailer.
Can we show it to the viewers?
The trailer, yeah. The trailer, which it's a second-hand trailer. It's a bit of a mess at the moment, but
Well, I think it's a racing mess.
It
It's
was-
normal.
yeah, it's a purpose-made one. It's called a Teal, and it's a purpose-made trailer so that one cart can go on the trolley straight in and onto the side ramps, and another one can slide in underneath. Tyre racks are already there. We will, as we now get a bit more time, get more racks in it for the tools and the boxes and all the rest of it. But the good thing about this one is it's designed that it will go into your garage.
At the moment, drivers getting ready for qualifying session. So, as usually, they're gonna have 30 minutes qualifying. So, look at this Mazda, very nice Mazda, yeah? Rye House, Rotex Burton, the power to perform. Amazing. I've never seen that Mazda before. Look at that, guys. Wow. Wow. Well, it's a little bit with a bird poo, but you know, it's Mazda. Look, it still looks good, even with the bird poo. Beautiful, yeah? Nice. Here we go, qualifying on the way in a few minutes. So now let's move further, let's find out more information, and also I'm looking for pace car. I think it should arrive already.
we have round 5 of the RHPK, and I must introduce you, if I can, to Kelvin. Kelvin is the master of giving away lap penalties.
Vicious penalties.
And no one must actually ask anyone to close a gate round here in sort of. Kelvin, can I ask you?
Yes.
How long have you been giving out penalties?
Oh, forever.
I am.
Yeah.
Is it like being a traffic warden?
Well, it's my one day of the week and I've got a bit of power and I like to use it.
My wife says a very similar thing. She has the hand control on a Saturday.
Yeah, she's told me the same.
Yeah, especially when I'm away.
Yeah, that's right.
But the fact is, we're going to go and do a grid walk.
Okay.
And really and truly, I'll slip you that £5 later. We need a few penalties up at the front to bring us through.
Okay, fine.
Nice to see you,
Good,
Kelvin.
mate.
Lovely.
Have a good day.
But we'll make our way to the front. Just turn around and have a quick look at the back of the grid there, look. Can you see this? This is pure excellence. Now that there is my good friend Jeff. He's paid me to say that. We'll actually have a look at him. Let's just have a look at Jeff. Jeff, I've got a personal question to ask you for the grid walk. Why the yellow hat?
Why what?
The yellow hat.
Oh, the yellow hat.
Yeah.
Because I do karting in all sorts of different forums,
Oh yeah.
including high karting.
Karting in all different front rooms. Did
Sorry?
you say? In all different front rooms.
Forums.
Forums. Sorry, forums. Yeah.
Yeah, forums.
Yeah, forums.
Same
Yeah.
thing,
Yeah.
different flavours.
4 candles.
4 candles, yeah. So I do a lot of higher karting where there's a
Yeah.
vast difference in the standards.
Yeah.
And I was finding that the back markers all
Yeah.
wanted to race me.
Yeah.
So all it is so that the back markers know who I am.
I'll see you in a minute. Let's make us way to the front. GKD Racing. And how do you reckon you're going to do? I know you're on pole, but how do you reckon you're going to
It's
do?
the first time I've been on pole.
Yeah.
Bit scary, but
Yeah.
see, not very.
We've got to ask personal questions today because it's the first grid walk that I've actually done with the film.
Right.
Who's your barber?
Who's my barber? Guy called Buster.
Buster.
Yes.
And does he race?
He doesn't race. I
He
don't think
doesn't.
he'd fit
No.
in a cart, to be
No.
honest with you.
Well, I suggest that what you want to do is take a good photo today and put it on Buster's wall. Right. That's what you need to do, isn't it? Now listen, have a good race. Oh, custom rods. So I know you're on second, and you've got second sitting there. Personal questions today. What do you think of helicopter services?
They're mad for going on new rubber at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the thing is that the personal questions today, right? I've already asked my who his barber is. Yeah. How much lead are you carrying on that cart?
So I weigh 70 kilos. So
70?
The cart's 95. So yeah.
95.
So yeah.
My God, that's nearly
there's a
one
fair
leg
bit.
from pies. We know the pies. Well, that's one of his legs' weight he's carrying. Yeah. You have a great race, mate.
Cheers,
I shall see you soon. Listen, mate. Your carts are pretty damn good, and you've got the new one for helicopter.
Yeah.
They're not quite on it yet.
No.
Personal question: what have they got to do?
Just work it.
Okay, I'm away.
That'll be a 10-second penalty.
Make it
hasn't even
15.
started yet.
Anyway, the thing is, I've got to get off the grid.
Go on, get off the grid.
I've got to get off the grid. Greg,
Yeah.
one more personal question, mate. I love them tats. Did you have them done here or in
I
Poland?
thought you said tits.
His tits are nice. I like his tits. They're lovely. And these little
Okay.
bumps here are braille. Now, did you have your tats?
Yeah.
Poland or here?
What?
Did you have your tattoos in Poland or here?
Oh, here.
Here.
Yeah.
I tell you what, they're all right. Bit of British.
Thank you very much.
And this is Nick, right? He's not good at driving, but he looks all right.
Cheers, Sticky.
I'll see you, pal. Yeah. Eat more pie.
Hot pie.
Meet more hot pie. Right? Gary, Jordan. It's all personal questions today. I don't know which one to ask. How much weight is in your left leg, Gary?
I'm probably on the limit with one leg.
Yeah. So would you say there's 90 kilos in there? Or 50?
Probably. Yeah,
Yeah, do you know, there's an important fact, that it's the same weight as custom rods are carrying in weight.
Nice.
Nice. Your left leg. Good luck, everybody. Jay. Good luck.
can you tell me for today, do you fully set it up, or you still need equipment to buy?
We've still got a lot of stuff that we want to buy: a generator, compressor, a lot of tools that we need.
And for drivers beginners, would it be possible to start this type of racing with a low budget?
You can start it with a low budget, but your expectations haven't got to be too high, because you may well go like somewhere like eBay or Kart Bay or somewhere like that and pick up a cart, but you don't know anything about it.
And the last thing, what advice can you give to the drivers beginners?
To beginners, I think listen to people. Don't think that you know the racing lines. Don't think that you know because you feel that it's quick that you're going quick. Braking is very important. It's as important as you're accelerating. If you're going too fast into corners, you're coming out of corners, you've lost all of the time.
Yeah.
You've got a long straight down here. If you get the last corner here wrong, you've lost all of your speed going down there.
Lost positions.
Yeah. So for the youngsters, we used to send them out in groups of 2s and 3s, and we would make them sit a couple of kart lengths, follow. Then we would swap, last to first, and then let them do exactly the same again. Bring them back off of the track, and then ask them if they'd learnt anything. Ask them if they found something quicker. Ask them if they were doing something different than they would normally have done. And we found that we got consistency from them. At Milton Keynes, we've got all 4 of our drivers that can do a 64-second lap.
64?
64-second lap.
That's quick.
Harrison himself has been 1/10 off of the track record there.
Wow.
Cameron Khan has been the track record holder there in Sodis and in D-Max. And Dean Thomas has also been record in the Sodi karts as well. So from the time that they were sort of 8 years old, they didn't know each other, they didn't look at each other, they were afraid to talk to each other. They're now a team, and they now work together. They know that they can follow inches off of each other's bumper because they're confident in what the one in front is going to do.
So actually, as a driver beginner, you have to step into that, start racing, and even if you on your own, you still need to find someone who is quicker and try to learn from him as much.
You don't necessarily have to find somebody who's quicker, because you need to find somebody who is consistent.
Consistent.
Because if you can learn to be consistent, you can learn to be quicker.
Green license, round 5 is go, heading into
Right, guys, so just next to me, Tour Ryan. I think you can remember him from my Daytona videos. Tour, so you are in RHPK. How long are you doing this?
I haven't driven in this for probably about a season and a half now.
Season and a half?
Yeah, so not last season I was completely out of it. I did enter with a teammate just to fill in for someone.
How you feel today? Confident?
Yeah, it was good. Kart feels great.
Listen, today my project is about how to start race, yeah? And can you tell a little bit about your racing career, how you started it?
Here? Yeah, believe it or not.
At Rye House?
Yeah, over at the corporate. Andy himself used to race with Andy. Done a few little bits, but not competitive, not in championships, not actually racing, just arrive and drive stuff, just having fun with mates, which I was pretty good at. So I thought, we'll go and have a little race up here, got on quite well with it, and then I think I did a season of Lotus Cup.
Lotus Cup.
Yeah, and I didn't even finish the season, but we got in touch with Andy. Also, Andy got in touch with us, and yeah, we came over here and started with this. So I did a season of this, and then I went over to D-Max Championship, which is where obviously I met you.
Yeah.
Which I did really well in, but I stopped that. Stopped karting completely.
Where you finished season?
I came second.
Second?
Yeah, in Inters. So,
in Inters?
Yeah, endurance, so the hour race.
Oh, that's good results.
Yeah. 6 podiums out of 10 races, so it was good, but always want better. Bobby beat me.
Oh, wow. And what is your future plans?
To be honest, I bought a motocross bike, so I've gone to the dark side.
So you went to the bike?
Yeah.
Wow. How is it? Tell a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. It's worlds apart from this. It's nothing similar at all. You've got jumps, you're on 2 wheels, you're on dirt. It's worlds apart from this.
Wow.
Fitness is a massive thing in motocross. Obviously it is in this as well, but it's full body exercise in motocross, so it's a bit more, I'd say. But apart from that, I've entered Want to Race. So do you know the Janetta
Juniors?
Want to Race? No, not juniors. So they've got a competition to win a sponsored season. Which
no,
never heard of it.
I heard about Janetta.
If not, look it up. Yeah, Want to Race is called. Yeah, so it's the original Janetta series, the G40s.
Yes.
Yeah. They have one entrant a year who wins their competition that will drive for them.
And finally, what advice you can give to the drivers beginners? What you?
Get out, get in the seat and do it.
Right, me. So. We're around here. Okay, coming. Listen, I have a question. I ask everyone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where today? Yeah. Where is the race day starting for you? Like, how are you starting it?
Well, here.
Just here.
Yeah. We start here.
And after that?
Well, this
a little bit of Morocco.
Yeah, but this has got, see that block in there? Everyone thinks it's ice.
And tell me your little secret about tyre pressure.
Well, what we need to do is we like to pump the tyres up. Everyone's on these different pressures, but we go the opposite. Yeah, 80 psi.
80 psi
on the back, and I think is it 60 psi on the front or 70? Yeah, about between 60 and 70. We also have bacon.
So what does it make? Is that makes you quicker or it makes you spinning?
Spinning.
But
we like to go down the track backwards.
So this is the main target.
Yeah. I mean, last time out, I thought I'd nudge every tyre wall at Stadium.
Can you give me phone number of your truck dealer?
Yeah, it's 632 49532. 634 2932.
Good, mate. Thanks a lot. That's the best interview.
Yeah, no problem.
Which I ever had. Yeah. So, why you call Sticky Monkey, not the steaks?
Well,
steaks and bacon.
Well, the thing is, I, as you know, am called Sticky. Yep. And these originated from monkeys.
You will see it in the video, mate. That's okay.
And so I grew a beard to mix in, because I didn't have a beard, of course. But I find that it actually slows me down a little bit with the wind drag. So we're thinking of streamlining a little.
So that's why you're sticky.
Sticky. We stick to the tarmac. We are climbing the ladder. Monkeys.
Before the race or after the race?
You need to have us as a singing the monkey song.
Which one?
Hey,
you sing? What song is that?
I think he's on about the monkey song.
No, I'm not hitting it square. You have to hit it really square. Ah, shit. You going again? No, I'm going to close. I'll have one more. I'll wait for this guy here.
956.
9:56? Yeah, my record. I do it.
I'm going you first, mate. You first.
Me first. Sorry it's a bit late tonight, guys, but we've been fairly busy out with scrutineering. Had fairly interesting evening, took quite a few edges apart, everything was all okay. I apologise, obviously it's a bit later, but I'm sure you all think it's probably worthwhile. I think it's worthwhile anyway. So everything's okay. Alex, where we go?
Right, first of all, Clubman team of the day. Now this was discussed with myself, Mark and Luke as well. This goes to one of the Lambo crews. And I have to say the driver himself, who I will say did a bloody good job in the commentator booth earlier on for qualifying today, Wayne Edwards, driving for 50 minutes with a cracked steering column. So it goes to the number 64 of Polish Lambo. Right, so without further ado, let's get to the podium. Okay. In 5th place, completing a total of 334 laps, 6 off the leaders, another 340 lap race completed, but in hotter conditions than we had last month. It's the number 64 of Polish Lambo. In 4th place on the same amount of laps, 334 completed. I have to say that what they did last round with the coverage with Alpha Live, great kudos to Mr. Burton himself. It's Burton Power Racing on 4th. In 3rd place, good to see this team sticking it in and getting their elbows out a little bit with the rest of them as well. 335 laps completed. Number 31, KA Racing. Clubman runners-up for round 5, also on 335 laps. Between 3rd and 2nd, it was a track race that finished 0.113 of a second. The gap was closing over the last 2.5 minutes. Despite only having one hot lap in qualifying, they made up 12 grid spots by the end of the race. 56 Zingray Racing. Well done, guys. Taking the win, pole position in class, and also fastest lap, DAD 53. Well done. So there we go, your Clubman podium for round 5. Super team of the day. But I have to say, with 20 minutes to go, I didn't know if it was going to happen, but it eventually did with about 9 minutes remaining. Team of the day for Supers has to go to the number 9 of GKD. They ended up 5th. Great job by Joe in the last stint, despite a bit of a knackered right foot. It's the number 22 of Euro Lambo. Have you shrugged that limp off yet, Joe? In 4th place, number 6, Spectre Racing, 338 laps complete. Well done, guys.
Carol, who? How's that hangover treating you? Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Carol! Happy birthday to you! We love you! Alright, see you later.
That's an RHPK first. 3rd place, completing 340 laps. They were in the fight for the front, even the race win at some point. It's our two-time defending champions. It's the #1 Helicopter Services. Round 5 runner-up. I have to say that these guys were definitely in the mix from the word go. Great battling all the way through the race. Good stint by Mark Beaumont at the very front. I could see from a lot of people, and this is from my own personal observation, the amount of hard work you guys put behind the wheel today has just impressed me. I might have had a tough time in the commentary box, but I know you guys had a tougher time out on track, so for that, I applaud you. But in your runners-up, it's the #2 of Custom Rods. Mark's on his own. But your overall winners for round 5, taking their first pole position in the series, but also winning by 5.4 seconds. It's the #9 of GKD Racing. Well done. Okay, so there we go. Round 5 podium overall.
So this is the end of another amazing weekend here at White House with the RHPK drivers, and next week I'll do maybe Lion King or maybe something even new. So this is it, guys. This is it for this week. This is it for today. The race finished. Everyone tired. It was hot. It was hot weather. It was hot race. It was amazing and lots of emotions. So I'm gonna go home, do video editing for you, and I'll see you next week. See ya.